Welcome back to another episode of Plinkster Outdoors. If you see this place behind me, you may have recognized it from my last mule deer hunt. Well, actually, it was my only mule deer hunt. I'm here at Trophy Ridge in Carlisle, Wyoming. And this year, I came up here to do some turkey hunting. You've seen this guy before. Who are you?
I'm Randy Scott. I'm his father-in-law.
Yes, he is my father-in-law. I don't claim him, but he likes to turkey hunt, so he can't be that bad. But we came up here, this guy right here actually got me into turkey hunting close to 20 years ago, and I tell you, we have killed a lot of birds together in several different states. And this guy over here beside me, to my right, is a good friend of mine. Who are you?
My name's Justin. I'm an engineer with CCI Ammunition.
Yeah, that's right. So if you like shooting that CCI stuff, this guy right here, if it's pretty much the new ammo, this guy developed it. So there was a lot of engineering jokes this week.
He is a joke.
Yeah, but Justin has never, ever went turkey hunting before. And here in Wyoming, I know this is a long intro, but I've got to kind of set it up. Here in Wyoming, they have the Merriam turkeys. And he's never been, so he came along, and I'm going to show you some unbelievable footage of this guy the first morning we were here killing his first bird. Got him. Got him.
Hold on, let's stand him. You took his head and you're off. That was awesome. Good spur. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Oh, he's beautiful. Shot it right in the face.
As you can tell, he dang near took his head off. So it was a great shot. Bird was at about, what, 15 yards?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 15 yards, and those TSS number 9s almost took his head off. I would show you an up-close picture of the bird's head, but YouTube would flag it, so we're not going to do that. Next up, I was going to try to kill a bird last, but I wanted him to kill a bird. Tim, which is my cameraman, you've seen him multiple times on my channel before. He's in the cabin right now sick. I think he's got bronchitis, he's got a fever, he's not feeling well at all. But yesterday, he actually killed his first Merriam. I wasn't with him. Me and Randy here were down off the bottom. I had the video camera, I was trying to get him on a bird. And of course, if I didn't have the camera with him, Tim killed his bird. And Justin took a very, very small film with his cell phone. You don't see the bird flopping, but you see the shot. So here's the small clip of Tim killing his first Merriam.
Did you
get him?
We're also talking to a bunch of jays. Did you hear him go beep, up, beep? This one wasn't gobbling, and I saw a beard about that long. It's not very big, so I knew it was a tom. I thought, gotta get him.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. Oh, man, nice bird. He's a nice one. This is bird, oh, about a 2-year-old. Hey, that's a bird, man.
Thank you.
I'm sure he has a round fan. Yep. Good job.
As you can tell, that shotgun was a little bit too much for old Tim. It jumped out of his hands. So the next day, it was just, no, that afternoon, it was just Randy and I were the only two left not killed a bird. So we went to this place, what was it called? Lions
Canyon. or
Canyon,
Hill,
Lions Hill, or something like that. I don't know. They kill a lot of mountain lions there. They don't do a lot of turkey hunting on it, but there are turkeys on it. And we went down there, and I guess we walked probably a mile down that hill, and we spotted 2 birds. And we tried to circle around them, and we called at the hens. We called at the birds. We didn't know they had hens. Then we heard the hens fire up, and we watched these birds. And at one time, I could have shot both of them with one shot, but we wanted to double. And this is where the story gets a little confusing. I wanted to double. I wanted him to kill one before me. I wanted to be the last one to kill one. So, but the birds went over a hill. They weren't going to come in, so I knew it was now or never. So we put an ambush on these birds, and this is what happened.
I can shoot one. Go. They landed in the brush on me.
They landed.
He was close. His bird was close. I said, "You take the one on the right, take the left." Well, we went over the hill, and I came over the hill.
I could have shot that one, but I told him to go ahead.
Yeah, I said,
'Cause mine
because he
was
saw
in the
me.
brush.
He
He
saw
saw
me, and
you.
he came out of strut, and I said,
Yeah.
"I'm on him. You want me to shoot him?" He
And
said,
I said,
"Shoot
yes.
him." I was like, "Are you sure?" He said, "Shoot him."
Mine's in the brush.
So
Hey, one's better than nothing.
You got it right in the smack in the head, did you?
I shot him right in the face, man. For you at home watching this, what happened? We saw these birds about an hour ago, and 2 strutters didn't know they had hens. We tried to swing around, call, and we weren't calling for 5 minutes, and we immediately heard hens with them, and we knew they weren't coming. And we went over the valley, crossed the other side of the hill behind a rock, and we saw them. These birds were at 35 yards. We were going to double, but the hens, something spooked the hens. Probably one of us peeping over the rocks. They slipped down here, and I told him, "Hey, as soon as they slip over this hill, let's go bust them." So, because we only have 1 day left to hunt, Tim, my buddy behind the camera right now, my cameraman, usually he killed one this morning, and Justin that works at CCI, he killed one yesterday. So the only person left to kill one is my father-in-law, and I wanted him to kill one before me, and I feel really bad about it. Honestly, I do. But you know, I'm pretty sure we're going to get on a bird either this evening or sometime tomorrow. But yeah, my second Merriam turkey. I don't know, let me show him to you. He's got about 1/2-inch spurs. They're not bad. Probably a 2-year-old, maybe a 3. It's hard to tell with these guys. I hadn't killed enough of them to know. But he's got a thick beard for a Merriam. It's not real long. It's probably, I would say that's probably 6 inches, maybe 6.5. But you know what? I'm happy with it. Beautiful bird, and that TSS, good night. Yeah, TSS about took his head off. So what was he? Probably 25 yards, you think? Probably about 25 yards. And but yeah, got my second Merriam turkey. Kind of pumped. Randy, I know he was bugging me for the rest of the day, saying that I shot that bird out from under him. He was giving me a hard time, but I told him to shoot it, but he said, no, you shoot it. And I said, you sure? And we went back and forth. If somebody didn't shoot, the birds were going to get away. He couldn't get a shot at his bird, but that's okay. So this morning, we went out and we set up in a place where they have been hearing birds and seeing birds, and we woke up to what? 35, 40 mile an hour winds?
Absolutely.
It's windy. Our hats kept blowing off. Our blind kept trying to blow away, and we had to hold it. Only heard 2 birds, is that right?
3 gobblers. We heard 3 gobbles.
We heard 3 gobbles, sat in the blind for 2 hours. Birds weren't moving, so we got it from there. We went to another spot, got outside the truck in a small little canyon. I called, nothing answered. We went to another spot. I called, nothing answered. The third spot we went to, got out of the truck, didn't have our vest or gun or anything ready. I yelped, meow, meow, meow. I didn't even get the third yelp out, and a bird cut me off. And I was like, they're right over there. They're about 125 yards. So we snuck across the fence, sat down, and here was Randy's second Merriam turkey. Great footage.
up the hill. You shoot him? Yep. Got it on this set, so keep going. I need to run over and try to. Yeah, run over and shoot him.
Yeah!
Look at there.
He's as big as he's gonna get. Which one was that? The lead one?
Yeah.
That's a strutter.
That was a strutter.
Oh,
Look, he is white.
Look at
Oh,
that.
he's white,
That's what I wanted. That's
that-
what I wanted right
That is
there.
beautiful.
That's what I came to Wyoming for. I wanted that white, black and white.
That's as white as you're going to get.
Hey, hey, yes, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. And thank you, Jim, our guide. Thank you, David.
Well, you know what? That's the least I could do is call you up a bird after shooting that one out from under you yesterday.
He admitted to shooting it out from under me. Is that on film?
It is on film.
All right, he shot it out from under me.
Oh,
Woo.
that happened quick.
Yes, it did.
That happened
We
quick.
sat down probably 3 minutes and I seen him coming.
Yeah, I did too.
The other three were gobblers too, weren't they?
I saw
know
one
two
other.
of
I
them
saw
were.
one other gobbler, but
The other one that wasn't strutting,
Yeah.
that was definitely a gobbler.
Yeah, but I think the other two, there was 4 of them.
Yeah, but I don't know how many.
Yeah.
that
I didn't look-
happened.
I didn't look at the other two. I was focused on these two.
Man, what a beautiful bird.
As you can tell, the birds here at Trophy Ridge, there's tons of them. Did y'all have a good time?
Wonderful time. Awesome.
What about you?
Can't wait to do it again.
So are you gonna be a turkey hunter now? So only if you could shoot turkeys with rimfire, right? I guess in some states it allows it, right? I don't know, but the people here at Trophy Ridge, I honestly, between the staff, which includes the guides, the cook, the owner, unbelievable people. And if you've ever want to do any kind of mule deer, whitetail, turkey, they offer all kinds of antelope. They offer all kinds of hunts. If you're interested, I'll put a link in the description of this video, and there are birds galore. If you don't believe me, right outside of this door in their front yard are 11 toms and about 20 hens right now. You can't shoot those birds. They're perfectly wild, but those are cabin birds. They stay around here all the time. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't ever turkey hunted, you may want to try to do it. If this guy can do it, anybody can do it. And if this guy can do it, really anybody can do it. Guys, thanks for watching. Y'all be safe and keep hunting.